Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is December 8th, 2025, and we're diving into Phreesia's third quarter fiscal 2026 earnings report. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Phreesia has reported some impressive numbers this quarter, and I'm excited to break them down with you.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Phreesia reported a total revenue of $120.3 million for the third quarter, marking a 13% increase year over year. John, what are the key drivers behind this growth?
The revenue growth is primarily driven by an increase in the average number of healthcare services clients, which rose by 7% year over year. Additionally, the total revenue per client increased by 6%, reflecting the company's ability to enhance its service offerings and capture more value per client.
And what about profitability? How has Phreesia managed to turn a net income of $4.3 million compared to a net loss last year?
This turnaround is largely due to improved operational efficiencies and a significant increase in adjusted EBITDA, which rose to $29.1 million from $9.8 million last year. This indicates that Phreesia is not only growing its top line, but also managing its costs effectively.
Strategic acquisition and financing. Phreesia recently completed the acquisition of Access One. Can you tell us more about this strategic move and its financial implications?
Absolutely. The acquisition of Access One, a leader in healthcare receivables financing, was completed for approximately $160 million. This acquisition is expected to enhance Phreesia's service offerings and client base. The purchase was funded through a combination of cash and a new $110 million secured term loan, which they plan to refinance with a long-term credit facility.
How does this acquisition impact Phreesia's financial position?
Phreesia's cash and cash equivalents stand at $106.4 million, which is a healthy increase from earlier this year. The acquisition is expected to contribute positively to revenue and adjusted EBITDA in the coming quarters, further strengthening their financial position.
Fiscal 2026 and 2027 outlook. Looking ahead, Phreesia has updated its outlook for fiscal 2026 and introduced guidance for fiscal 2027. What are the key highlights here?
For fiscal 2026, Phreesia has slightly adjusted its revenue outlook to $479 million to $481 million, incorporating expected contributions from Access One. The adjusted EBITDA outlook has been significantly raised to $99 million to $101 million, reflecting anticipated improvements in operating leverage.
And what about fiscal 2027?
For fiscal 2027, Phreesia expects revenue to grow by 14 to 16% to a range of $545 million to $559 million. The adjusted EBITDA is projected to be between $125 million and $135 million, indicating continued focus on efficiency and operational improvements.
Key takeaways. In summary, Phreesia has delivered a strong performance in the third quarter of fiscal 2026, with significant revenue growth and a return to profitability. The strategic acquisition of Access One and the updated outlook for fiscal 2026 and 2027 position the company well for future growth. John, any final thoughts?
Phreesia's focus on expanding its client base and enhancing its service offerings is clearly paying off. The company's financial health and strategic initiatives make it an attractive prospect for investors looking for growth in the healthcare technology sector.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Phreesia's performance in the comments below.